Hello everyone, welcome to our last section on AI in MBA 722. Today in this video, we are going to talk about something really important. There are many ways to describe AI, but in this course, I would like to divide it into two broad types, traditional AI and generative AI. And in this video, we are going to look at the key differences between them, what they do, how they help, and how they work with you. Let's take it step by step. What is traditional AI? Traditional AI is the foundation of artificial intelligence. It's built for very specific tasks. It follows rules, it uses historical data, and it is great at doing one thing really well, like classifying data, predicting numbers, or automating decisions. Here is an example you all know, Genius. We use Genius this semester to run market simulations, segment customers, and evaluate strategies. Some of you ask me if I'm not good at coding, can I still do analytics? Well, 20 years ago, I would have said probably not, because back then you still had to write the code yourself. But now I will tell you this, coding is still valuable, but thanks to tools like Genius, you don't need to fear coding to do great analytics. Genius is a great example of traditional AI. It's like a smart calculator for marketers. You give it the right input, like tables, variables, numbers, and it gives you a full report using the models already building into it. But here's something important. Even though Genius gives you your results, it cannot tell you what those numbers really mean for your customers. That's your job, turning data into real business insight. That's something traditional AI cannot replace. Not 20 years ago, not 20 years from now. That's why I told you at the beginning of this course, our main goal of this class is not just to run the numbers, but to turn code data into warm, human-centered decisions. And that truly is your superpower, not the software. But there are limits. And yes, you have probably seen the limits of tools like Genius. They cannot do anything outside of their design. They follow instructions, but they cannot create. You won't ask Genius, can you write me a poem? Or can you design a new brand idea? It won't know what to do. That brings us to something very new, another type of AI called generative AI. Now let's move from traditional AI to something more creative, generative AI. You may wonder, are both created through coding? Yes, they are, but there's a big difference. Generative AI does not just follow rules. It has the power to learn and the ability to reflect what it learns. It looks at millions of examples, text, images, conversations, and build patterns in its mind. Then it can use those patterns to create something new based on what you asked. So what is the real difference? Traditional AI says, give me input and I will give you the correct answer. Generative AI says, give me a question and I will imagine something new with you. You could say traditional AI is like a student who's really good at one subject. They follow instructions very well and then they get top marks with that subject. But generative AI is like a student who may not be perfect, but who is creative, curious, and good at many things at the same time. They can write, draw, brainstorm, and even help you think. Of course, sometimes they still make mistakes, but with the right guidance from you, they can do amazing things. In our class, you have two innovative experiences with generative AI. First, you use Copilot to connect random words and turn them into possible product or business ideas. You use AI to help you create meaning, not just answer a question. Second, this week, I'm inviting you to take a survey about an AI-powered learning system I'm designing for my future classes. The system itself is built with generative AI, and you, just like real customers, will share your thoughts. What features will help you learn better? What kind of AI support will feel useful or even inspiring? By doing this, you are not only testing an idea, you are also learning how generative AI might reshape the future of higher education, not just by replacing teachers, but by working with them to support deeper learning in the future. But here's something important. Generative AI did not come into the world to replace you. It is here to grow with you. In the next video, we will talk more deeply about this relationship between AI and humans and why it matters. But for now, please remember this. Traditional AI is great at saving your time, so you can focus on more innovative thinking. Generative AI is great at opening your mind, so you can explore more creative possibilities. You do not have to choose one over the other. You can learn to work with both because the most powerful intelligence is still yours. And remember this, AI didn't enter this world to replace you, but to help you upgrade your skills, your thinking, your vision, to help you move from human to superhuman.